only focusing on music, putting out music all the time.
Alissa, Violet, or your ex-girlfriend Erika?
Do you think that you would have a chance against Logan in a boxing fight?
Oh, you're right, guys. You've not just tuned into Wadey's cooking show. I'm actually cooking up a nice dish here. We've got a bit of Logan Paul, we've got a bit of Jake Paul, and you're probably wondering what I'm cooking. It's this is a recipe for disaster.
My video just weren't on the trending page. Well, here's the thing. Let's talk about the trending page first of all. These are staff picks. These are YouTube staff picks. Yeah. I don't care what like people say. Like,
now call me a brain box, Jake, but I think you've done some pretty dodgy things in the past.
What you're about to witness is an accurate recreation of Jake Paul's video 6 months ago. Disclaimer: some people may not be able to tell any difference. I am just a pro actor.
Good morning, Jake Paulers, and today, you know that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drive a car blindfolded. Now call me a genius, Jake, but I think that's probably why. I think I've actually hurt my neck doing that. I mean, to be fair, Jake, that is your only He jumped on a car. Maybe not.
Jake, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't crawl up there.
Why?
Okay, I just wouldn't do that. A lot of the neighbors are complaining. They're very upset.
No, why? Why?
They say that you've created a living hell out here. That it's like a circus.
Yeah, it is.
All the fans.
I mean, but people like going to circuses, right?
Well, fair enough. Everybody does make mistakes, but at least you don't scam you. He promotes gambling to kids. Never mind. So Jake Paul went on to his brother's podcast, Logan Paul's podcast, Impaulsive, and it was really good. It's actually a really good podcast. I should give it a listen. But like I've said before, it was a recipe for disaster. And disaster struck within 30 seconds because Jake Paul did the weirdest entrance I've ever seen.
Jake Paul.
Is he gonna come in?
Jake.
I think he went to the
Oh shit.
Hey guys.
Hey, I said he's over here.
I wanted to be different than all the other
Hello, children. Now imagine if I actually introed my video like that, I'd be on a register because my name's not Jake Paul.
I feel like
you guys are talking
Paul
about
Brother
that?
music collab needs to happen.
Massive.
A Paul Brother music collab needs to happen. We've been talking about it. It's in the back of our heads. So for the Logan Paulers, just know that it's gonna happen.
As if it couldn't get any worse. Jake Paul and Logan Paul, and I'm making a song together. You know, in this world that's spinning round, well, if somebody could kindly stop it and just pause for a second, I'd like to get off.
But there's no like plans right now, though.
I think when it happens, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be like that magic that when the time is right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I got a full like 2-year plan though for my music career.
Just to prove how bad this song's gonna be, you're gonna have me, possibly the worst singer in the world. I'm gonna make a song up on a guitar that I can't play, and it's gonna do better than theirs. By better, I mean nowhere near as many views, but it'll just sound better to me. Hopefully. Guitar and rap, apparently a thing. No idea what I'm going to say, but I guess we're going to have a play. Jake and Logan, big disgrace, K-Sign bitch punched you in the face. You might realise I'm not playing the guitar, you might say it's because I've got no bars, but if I find a word to rhyme, I think I'm doing just fine. But Alissa and Erika quite a catch, who would win in a boxing match?
Bringing it back to boxing a little bit, and Alissa, Violet.
I don't know
what. Who do you think would win in a boxing match? Alissa, Violet, or your ex-girlfriend Erika?
I am Larry the Lion, here to tell you that if you don't like the video and hit the subscribe button, there is every possibility I will eat your entire family.
Alissa, Violet, or your ex-girlfriend Erika Costell?
I mean, that is a question you all want to answer. Who's going to win a boxing match between your 2 ex-girlfriends? That's great, that is. I'd love that question. I mean, of all the questions he wanted when he went on that podcast, he was probably like, do you know what, Logan, mate? Please don't like ask me which one's better or something, because that's going to be really awkward. Alright, Jake, no worries. I'll definitely not do that. So then, who's going to win the boxing match between Erika Costell and Alissa Violet?
Mainly because this may be the next undercard, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, think about how much has happened to you. Like, I'm sure they both hit you. Who hits harder?
Oh my God.
I mean, just look at his face. I actually feel sorry for him. I can't believe those words that come out of my mouth. I feel sorry for Jake Paul in that situation. That is a one-off. And in this interview, he also spoke about Team 10. It's Team 2 now. In fact, probably by the time this goes out, it might be Team 1. But anyway, he did actually speak at length about why Team 10 failed and what it's going to do in the future. And he actually says that he's going to build another Team 10.
What's going on with Team 10? First of all, you're still talking to the people that were on Team 10?
Yeah. I talked to some of them.
But he did admit his mistakes. He said, do you know what? I was 18, probably not the best person to be managing it. I was the sort of like talent and the manager and the CEO and everything else. So, fair play to him, really.
I started the company at 18 years old. I had no idea what I was getting myself into from a business standpoint. It was the very first business I created. And that is what people saw with Team 10 was Jake Paul learning how to create business.
Now, it's been no real surprise and no real secret that Jake's views have been not exactly great over the last few months, because like if we go back like 12, 24 months, who even says 24 months, 2 years, then it would get like 6, 7, 8 million views a video. And I mean, he's not doing poorly by any means, he's still getting like around 1 mil a video, but compared to what he were doing, it's nowhere near. And this is where he brought the trending thing up. But me personally, I don't know about you, but do you ever actually watch anything that's on the trending tab? Because me personally, I either go into that homepage or subscriptions. I don't really look at trending. Because what is usually on trending is like the Jimmy Fallon show or like James Corden or Jack Whitehall. It's anyone but YouTubers. Or Will Smith. I forgot about Will Smith. He's such a great YouTuber. No, he is honestly. He's a great YouTuber. He does lots of great things. He looks through some binoculars in the most disliked video of all time. That's one thing that he does. Could call him a record breaker, really.
Yeah, if I controlled Rewind, I would want Fortnite.
And then we get to the part in the podcast where it's a Q&A and people ask questions. That's what happens in a Q&A. One of the questions is regarding teachers. Now, Jake Paul's made songs about teachers and like saying they're not exactly great and they didn't really benefit him. But he's like a bit of an anomaly. Not everybody's a Jake Paul. Not everybody drives a car blindfolded or jumps on top of a van, and also doesn't have 18 million subscribers. But to be fair, this is something I really agree with and I actually feel quite passionate about. Now, not for 1 minute am I saying, oh, teachers are terrible and don't do your schoolwork, it's a load of rubbish. But the way the world is today, there's so much emphasis on like IT and social media, and if you go back 5 years when I was still at school, we did IT and we were doing like Microsoft Word and like PowerPoints. That's useful, that's good, that is good, that is good. Another thing that I've got to mention, I don't know about you, but my old school, I went past it the other day and there's like 48,000 like cages around it. It honestly looks like some sort of like concentration camp from Auschwitz. I'm not even kidding. They're trying to get kids to go to school and like love school and oh, great education, this is really good, I love doing algebra. And it honestly looks like a concentration camp. It looks horrific. But as long as you get a good education and make sure your shirt's tucked in, because that is vital, that is so important. If you don't have your shirt tucked in, then you're gonna get an F, like guaranteed. I can't see how you may as well just not ever get a job because you're not going to get one. Now back on to Jake Paul. There was a question in this Q&A by some strange Donny who asked the question, do you care about your fans? Now I call him a strange Donny because this is the same Jake Paul that around 2 or 3 months ago promoted a mystery brand for around $200,000 to $250,000. And it's basically a website where you give mystery brand all your money and you get probably like this in return. Because I mean, this is good. This is worth like 100 quid of your Christmas money from your gran. This is good. Now it's obviously it's not going to turn up and it's going to go, I hate my fans, absolute scumbags, I hate them, every single one of them. But it does have a bit of a dig at them.
I think like people try. I think fans sometimes try to live my life for me. I see their sometimes I see their like opinions on things, and I think they're just stuck sometimes in their opinions and they don't understand like real life.
I understand when you get to like 18 million subscribers or whatever, it's quite difficult to actually like respond to people and get like a real idea of where your subscribers' heads are at. But Massively you can. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will literally respond to every single DM. I'll respond to every single comment, good, bad. If you tell me I'm a nonce or whatever, I'll respond. Maybe not always in a great way if you call me a nonce, but I will respond. But anyway, onto the title, which is kind of important. It basically said, Jake Paul, that he thinks he's going to quit YouTube.
Let's make people be like, oh my God, Jake Paul's music is actually dope.
So are you the Drake of our generation? He's the songbird. He's the Jake of our generation.
Only focusing on music, putting out music all the time, and like putting my 10,000 hours in.
Jake Paul is going to focus on music full time. That's what he wants to do. I've never heard anything more stupid in my entire life. I mean, that is creative. I don't know where he got that idea from. Now, you know my usual outro hour, like this. I can't do it because I've got sweat patches the size of Narnia, so you have to cope with this. But I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time.